Hello traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back again today with another 6 trades. Today's date is August the 27th and I'm using my BB Scalper trading system. Now this system uses Bollinger Bands, as you can see. This is your squeeze back here, bit of a squeeze here, another bit of a squeeze here. Also has the arrows, the super signal indicator. And it down at the bottom here, it uses some oscillating indicators. Now you will get an audio sound and this pop-up box you see here suggesting to buy and or sell. Now every morning at 6 o'clock I'm in front of the computer right where this vertical line is. It's New York time zone and I'm trading the obviously the New York session. Now I check all the different instruments, Forex and the futures. And of course I also run a check on my daily trade plan. And once I make a decision I want to be buying and or selling, I'll manually put in this white arrow. Now we can take a look at the daily trade plan. Here it is here, running in real time. Speaking about the time, it's about 11:40 a.m. in the morning, just before lunchtime. Now this daily trade plan checks from the monthly all the way down to the 30 minutes. And of course, after it does some calculations, within the comments here, it'll either say look for bearish trades, bullish trades, some will be preferred, and of course sometimes not quite enough strength. Now if you're trading without any kind of a daily trade plan, well, as my mentor told me many years ago, most traders fail because they don't even have any kind of a daily trade plan. If you have any questions regarding this daily trade plan, well, you can look right below this video in the description. Now you can look right below this video. You'll get lots of information on this daily trade plan. And of course, if you need more information, well, just get in contact with me. Okay, now we can run a check on these trades. First one I did was the pound dollar. So let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. So I had the arrow from the daily trade plan right here and the super signal. Everything was looking good for going up. So I took the trade knowing it's going to go up. I got in here, closed out there. I was happy with basically I'm happy once I know that I've got at least 200 pips and or ticks, and today for sure I got well over 200. But on this pound dollar, it does pay $10 for each pip. Looking at the money, easy to see this should be 14 pips. So getting in here, we're looking for 14. There it is right there, 14 pips, paying out $140. Okay, let's run a check on the next trade, which is crude oil. Now in this crude oil, another one that pays $10, but they're called ticks. So looking at the money, easy to see this should be 27. So let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. Now from 6 o'clock, I was looking for the daily trade plan. It was actually saying to buy. Here is the arrow from the daily trade plan right here. And arrow from the super signal, another arrow super signal. So I finally got in the trade, bit of a pullback, not a big deal, and up it went. Looking for 27, there it is right there. And those 27 ticks paid out $270. Okay, let's move on to the next trade, S&P 500. Here we go. We're going to drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. So I waited until the cycle was completed. It started to go up. Arrow from the daily trade plan. Super signal. Easy to see it's going to go up. Now I took the money, divided it by 5 as it pays $5 for each tick. And the calculator says we're looking for 60. So let's go and look for those 60. There it is right there, 60 ticks. That ended up paying out $300. Okay, moving on to the next trade. Dow Jones. Now the Dow Jones is the same as the S&P 500, pays $5 for each tick. Took the money, divided by 5. Calculator says we're looking for 65 ticks. So on the Dow Jones, we're going to drag and drop this up. Here was this big candle, by the way, is the opening bell. For the futures, shot up. As it was going up, I just decided to get in. And eventually, after a bit of a side move, went up a little bit further. And what did I say? I'm looking for 65. There it is right there, 65 ticks. That paid out $325. Okay, moving on to the next trade, which is the NASDAQ. This one pays $20 for each tick, so I took the money, divided by 20. Calculator says we're looking for approximately 47. So let's drag this up, see where I got in at. On this one, I caught the move down. Arrow from the daily trade plan, the super signal. Took the trade, dropped down. Finally decided to get out after I saw this big wick. And took the money. Like I said, calculator says it's 47, so we're looking for 47. There it is right there, 47 ticks, paying out $946. Okay, moving on to the last trade I did, the DAX 30. I dropped it down to the 5 minutes to try to get a reading on it. This is the vertical line from 6 o'clock in the morning. So let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. So, looks like I got in at this point, got out at this point. It did continue to go down some more. So we have the arrow from the super signal here and here. And if I go down a little bit like that, you can see the daily trade plan. There's the arrow there. So now what I did was I took the money, divided it by 3.75, pays $3.75 for each tick. Calculator says we're looking for 425. So in at this point, close it out here, and that's going to be as close as I'm going to be able to show. It's actually 424 point something, but rounded up to 425. And all of those ticks, as you can see, paid out $1,593. Have an extra minute or two. I want to show you another great tool that you should have. It's called the FibMaster tool. Works on all time frames, and whether it's using Japanese candlesticks or Heikin-Ashi, doesn't make any difference. You would click on this tab right here. You would go from swing high to swing low. There's your pullback. Hit entry number 3 right there. And as a general rule, when it comes back and hits any of the entries, it'll usually make it to target 2, 3, 4, 5. And on this day, it went all the way down to target number 10. This FibMaster tool comes complete. It's a full course, over 3 gigabytes, 30 training videos. So plenty of training and education teaching you how to trade using Fibonacci. Now, if you have any questions at the moment, you can look right below this video in the description. You'll get some information. If you need more information, well, just get in contact with me. And I do prefer you contact me through Teams. So definitely another great day of trading using my BB scalper. I knew it was going to be well over 200 pips and or ticks, mainly because of this DAX 30. Grand total today came to 638. And all of those pips and ticks, as you can see, paid out $3,574. So if you have any questions, just get in contact with me. And that's easy to do. All you got to do is look right below this video in the description. You'll get my contact information plus a lot of other information. Now you can pick up the phone and call me directly. And I highly recommend that if you buy anything from anybody, make sure you can call them. Very important. This way here, you'll know that they are actually traders and not just sales people. Anyhow, if you can't call me, that's not a problem. Send me an email. Now, I really do prefer Teams, so I made a link. It's a Teams invite. All you got to do is click on it. And through Teams, after we have a connection, should be able to answer most of your questions. Actually, we can do some screen sharing if you wanted to see anything in particular. And also, you'll notice in the description that I do have 5 packages. My latest one is called How to Trade with or How to Make 10K a Day Trading Mini Lots. Now you can actually use the same method if you just want to make 1K a day. So if you have any questions regarding that, again, just get in contact with me. Now, I do have a special offer, and you'll notice that I do charge $250 for each package. Now, if you buy 2 packages, I'll give you one of the other 3 packages for free. Looks like it's just about time to wrap up this video. And of course, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trading day and video, I want to wish you good luck with your trading and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.